Hey guys, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea, and I hope you're all doing very well. Now for tea tonight guys, I'm going to be making another absolute Scottish classic, which is mince, tatties and skirlie. This is essentially just minced beef with gravy and vegetables, with mashed potato and an oatmeal stuffing. I'm also making cabbage as a side vegetable dish, but you could add something else like peas or mashed turnip if you wanted. It's entirely up to you. My mother used to make this more or less every week when I was growing up, and I've got such fond memories. You know, if I was at school and I knew I was having this at tea time, I'd be more or less running home from school. It was such a favourite then, and you know, it still is in a lot of ways. Like I said guys, I'm using cabbage, so I've included it, you know, in this recipe. It'll feed about 5 people, so you can just adjust the recipe to suit yourself. Obviously if it's for more people, just double up in the ingredients, and likewise if it's for less, you just sort of half your ingredients and go that way. Right guys, so this is what you're going to need if you want to give it a go. You want to peel and chop some potatoes for your mashed potato. Again, this will depend on how many you're making it for. Same with the cabbage. I'm using Savoy cabbage. You'll need a pint of beef stock, 150 grams of medium or pinhead oatmeal for the skirlie, 25 grams of butter also for the skirlie, 2 onions, you want to chop one quite finely, that's for the skirlie, and one quite rough for your minced beef. 2 large carrots or a couple of small ones peeled and sliced, a pound of steak mince or minced steak, or you could use corn, you know, as a non-meat substitute, which works really well in this as well. And I'm also using some light cream for the mash and some vegetable oil for frying. Right guys, so that's it. Let's go over to the cooker. Right guys, the first thing you want to do is get your pan on to a medium heat with your oil. Pop your mince in and you want to make sure it's well browned. This will take about 5 minutes. Once you're at that stage, just go ahead and add your onions in. You just want to soften these up for maybe 5 minutes. Once you've done that, pop in your carrots. And you want to give them about another 5 minutes. And once they've had their 5 minutes, pop in your beef stock. Give it a wee stir round. And then pop your lid on. So whilst that's simmering away guys, you want to pop your potatoes on to boil and also your cabbage. These will be ready roughly about the same time. And at the same time you can start doing your skirlie. So just melt your butter in a frying pan, add in your onions, and you want to soften your onions up. Once they're sort of halfway softened, add in your skirlie. Sorry, your oatmeal, sorry. And then just give it a good stir round. You want to keep it moving, you don't want it to burn. And you don't want, you just want this to darken. So you just keep it moving for about 5 minutes, and once it gets to, you know, this kind of colour, that's you ready. You just set that aside. Then you want to go back to your mince and give it a good stir through. I'm actually adding some gravy granules to mine because mine was a bit thin. Not going to lie, it was a bit watery. So you can of course do that if you like, or add some gravy browning or corn flour, something to just thicken it up a wee bit. And you don't want it too thick, but you don't want it, you know, too runny either. Somewhere in the middle. You just pop your lid on and leave this for about half an hour. And just give it a good stir through. So that's your mince ready guys. Now it really is as simple as that. So you can just pop your lid back on and set that to the side whilst you go back to your potatoes. So that's your mince ready, your skirlie's ready, so you're going to come back to your potatoes and start getting them mashed. So I just throw in some butter and some single or light cream. Again, you can skip this completely guys, you don't have to add cream and butter, but I just do this, I prefer it this way. It makes it creamier. And I'm just using a traditional hand masher. This works out fine for me. And that's it guys, that's everything ready. You know, it's so simple. So you just want to pop out your mashed potato onto the plate, followed by your cabbage, and then your skirlie, and then your minced beef. You can also use skirlie as a stuffing as well. You don't have to have it as a side dish, but this is just very traditional. You'll find this in most Scottish dinner tables throughout the week, and it's absolutely delicious. So guys, let me know if you decide to give it a go. And it was lovely to see you again, and thank you very much for popping by, and I really do hope to see you in the next one. I just love reading all your comments. I'm quite a sad person, really. Eh? So right, guys, I'm going to leave you there, and I hope you all have a fantastic week. And yeah, take care. Bye now. Bye for now.